The scroll that paid the toll. Nobody noticed when it started. There was no warning siren, no dramatic announcement, no flashing sign that read, "Danger ahead." It began the way most tragedies begin, not with catastrophe, but with convenience. Ethan Parker was 23 years old when he bought his first smartphone. He was ambitious, charismatic, and full of dreams. He wanted to build a business. He wanted to travel the world. He wanted to become the kind of man people admired when he entered a room. His notebooks were filled with goals. His walls were covered with vision boards. His future seemed limitless. At first, scrolling felt harmless. 5 minutes while waiting in line, 10 minutes before bed, a few videos during lunch. Nothing dangerous, nothing unusual, nothing worth worrying about. Yet every day, the scroll demanded a little more, and Ethan willingly paid. The years passed quietly. The scroll was always there. When he woke up, it greeted him. When he ate breakfast, it entertained him. When he felt lonely, it comforted him. When he felt bored, it rescued him. When he felt anxious, it distracted him. The scroll became his closest companion. The problem was that the scroll never gave anything without taking something in return. Every hour it consumed stole another hour from his dreams. Every swipe robbed a little more focus. Every notification fractured his attention. The cost was invisible. At first. One afternoon, Ethan sat in a coffee shop with a business plan in front of him. He had spent months talking about launching his company. Today was supposed to be the day. The day he finally started. His phone buzzed. Just one notification. He glanced down. 30 seconds became 10 minutes. 10 minutes became 45. Eventually, he looked up and realized the afternoon was gone. The business plan remained untouched. "It's okay," he told himself. "I'll do it tomorrow." Tomorrow became next week. Next week became next year. The scroll smiled. Another payment received. Years later, Ethan met a remarkable woman named Sophia. She was intelligent, compassionate, and deeply supportive. For a while, she believed in his potential more than he believed in it himself. She listened to his dreams, encouraged his goals, celebrated his ambitions. But over time, she noticed something troubling. Ethan loved talking about success more than pursuing it. He would spend hours watching entrepreneurs, hours studying wealthy men, hours consuming content about relationships, confidence, leadership, and discipline. Yet he rarely practiced any of it. One evening, they sat together watching the sunset.
Marriage, children, building a life together.
Halfway through her sentence, Ethan pulled out his phone. Just a quick scroll. A few seconds. Nothing important. At least that was what he believed. Sophia fell silent. The sadness in her eyes said everything. Months later, she left. Not because Ethan was a bad man, because he was an absent one. His body occupied the room. His attention belonged somewhere else. The scroll collected another payment. Years continued to pass. His friends advanced. Some built businesses. Some bought homes. Some became husbands. Some became fathers. Ethan watched every step of their journeys. Not in person, on social media. He became an expert observer of life. A spectator, a commentator, a witness, but never a participant. Every achievement he admired belonged to someone else. Every adventure he envied was experienced by someone else. Every dream he celebrated was accomplished by someone else. His greatest talent had become watching other people live. The scroll was thriving. Meanwhile, Ethan was slowly disappearing. At 43, he stood before a bathroom mirror and barely recognized the man staring back. The dreams were gone. The ambition was faded. The energy had vanished. The notebooks sat untouched in dusty boxes. His business never launched. His book was never written. His travels never happened. His family never materialized. The future he once imagined existed only in memories. For the first time, fear entered his heart. Not fear of failure, fear of regret. He began calculating. Hours per day, days per year, years per decade. The numbers made him sick. Thousands, then tens of thousands, then more. Entire years of his life had been sacrificed to endless scrolling. Years, not days, not weeks, years. His stomach twisted. The toll was finally becoming visible. But the cruelest payment had yet to come. One winter evening, Ethan suffered a severe heart attack. The ambulance lights painted his living room walls red and blue. Doctors worked desperately. Machines beeped, voices shouted. Time slowed. Then suddenly, silence. Ethan found himself standing in a strange place between memory and eternity. Before him appeared a massive ledger. Its pages stretched farther than the eye could see. Each page represented a year of his life. A voice echoed from somewhere beyond sight.
Do you wish to see what the scroll cost you?
The pages began turning. He watched the life he could have lived. A successful business built from that abandoned coffee shop plan. A wife smiling beside him. Children running through a backyard. Books with his name on the cover. Communities impacted by his ideas. Lives changed by his leadership. Friendships strengthened by presence. Memories created through courage. Purpose fulfilled through action. The vision was breathtaking. Then the pages changed. He saw reality. Hours spent scrolling, days lost to distraction, months consumed by entertainment, years surrendered to passive observation. The contrast shattered him. For the first time, Ethan understood. The scroll had never stolen his life. It had convinced him to surrender it willingly. Tears streamed down his face. Not because he failed, because he never truly tried.
The greatest tragedy is not reaching the end and discovering you failed.
The ledger trembled.
The greatest tragedy is reaching the end and discovering what you could have become.
Ethan collapsed. The weight of wasted potential crushed him. Every excuse felt meaningless. Every tomorrow felt foolish. Every distraction felt expensive. The toll had finally arrived, and it was larger than he could ever repay. As darkness surrounded him, he whispered one final sentence. A sentence he wished he had understood decades earlier.
My attention was my life.
The story of Ethan Parker became a warning carried through generations. Not because he was evil, not because he was lazy, not because he lacked talent, but because he forgot a truth that every man must remember. Life is built where attention goes. What you focus on grows. What you repeatedly feed becomes stronger. And what you neglect eventually disappears. The scroll itself was never the villain. The villain was forgetting that every swipe carries a price. Every distraction demands a payment. Every hour invested somewhere is an hour withdrawn from somewhere else. The tragedy of Ethan's life was not that he paid the toll. The tragedy was that he never realized he was paying it until the bill finally came due, and by then, there was no time left to earn it back.